Okay. Hello, and welcome back to ScrapMechanic. In this video, I will be showing how to do a compact sway bar design for a independent suspension and a solid axle, or live axle, I should say. Solid uses leaps, I think. Either way, so this part here, so this spring up to this bar is the rear sway bar. And then this one here, attached to the upper arm, is the front. The purpose of a sway bar is, as you're going around corners, the body will want to roll. So say I'm going to the right. Actually, I'll use this right here to show you. So as we turn, you can see the body rolls, like so. And then going over bumps, the wheels can just kind of do whatever they want, for lack of better words right now. Not feeling the greatest, so I'm trying to record while I can. But anyways, so basically, the sway bar stops that side-to-side roll, and therefore it gives you better stability, better handling, and a smoother overall ride too. But if they're too stiff, it will be a rougher ride, you'll have worse handling. So it's kind of one of those things that sucks if you don't have it, but it sucks if you don't do it right. So, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to just quickly throw together the suspension like this. So, oops, oh, the wheel's there. I'm going to start with just a little stick, put the wheel, and get rid of the stick. I've done this many times. You can probably skip through this if you're not new to the channel, but if you are, I'm just going to take my time and follow along, yes. I've taken a liking to using the mod reverse sport suspension and the normal suspension because then you can have a block of compression and a block of drop really easily with less bearings. It's one less bearing, but it's nice in certain applications. But anyways, I'm just trying to remember how I start with this. It's not with the wheel, I remember that now. Start like this. Oh, I need to switch bearings really quick. Sorry it's taking so long to get going with this. I haven't done this in a while, but either way. Okay, so we've got our bearings. Ooh, I forgot. That also has adjustable camber. So, we've got our lower bearings. So it goes out one, and then we have our spring. Now, my point with this is I'm trying to get it to be more compact. So I'm hoping I can get this to mount down here. So I'm going to change that T into a 4-way. And then I use modified U-joints for the hubs on this. So I'm going to get my U-joint. It's not called a U-joint. It's just a joint. Okay, either way. I have made tutorials on how to make this, but really quick, I will show you. Take your your block, and then a pipe. I'm using the Folk mod just because it's got it's more stuff in one mod, and I like the texture a lot better. But either way, okay. So you're going to take a block, and then an elbow. Put a plate there. Use the Legend mod. I think has it. The mod pack does. Folk mod has it. Okay. So you want your elbow, and then you want this to come out like that. And then put another one. And I forget what I'm doing. Okay. I always lose my orientation. You want to go the opposite way of that one. So now, there we go. We have a U-joint. Okay, so back to my U-joints. Oh, you'll also probably want to make that in both directions so you can tell. Just tell it really quick. I have them both going. I have symmetry OCD, and then for suspension geometry, you need to make sure it's symmetrical. So, there you go. Anyways, what I'm gonna do? Okay. You want to weld on your plate so that it is out of the way. So therefore we want, I'm almost pointing at the screen. So we want the plate that's being welded on to point forwards and the other plate to point down, like so. Unfortunately, there are still going to be a few spots where I don't have the visible bearings. I apologize. I'm too lazy to rebuild everything. I'll make some modules I can use for tutorials that use the proper bearings. Okay, so now I'm going to take block, come up, put the bearing there and there. I like using the angled for these ones instead of the elbows, because with moving parts and chassis work like this, it there's much more space. That needs to come up first. As I completely forget what I just said. But whatever. Not forget, but go around what I just said. Come out. Now, with this one I have it attached to the upper arm, but it's higher than I want it. So I'm just going to bring the upper arm straight out on this one. Go. And we'll grab our other U-joints. And weld them on. This has to go on this side, so that is going up. This one's going forwards and down. This one goes forwards and up. I should have grabbed a drink. That was totally random. Anyways. This one. Oh no, it's okay. I thought it was just gonna weld on weird. Okay, so now we need to connect them. Unfortunately, I don't think Folk mod quite has the right plates for that. Just scroll down. Come on. There we go. Right. Go. Okay. Why doesn't it let me do it? Anyways. Let's go down until I find the purple stuff. But I don't think... Okay, I don't think this mod has the right plates, though. I'm not entirely sure. No. Okay, so we need to go back up to... I believe it's Lord Payne's plate mod. I'm going to use that for just down here, so I can get the steering attached. I'm going to use this plate on this one. Okay, so for this, what we do is we take out this little tab. The bottom gets a T, like so. Okay, take our normal plate, come down from the top, so. Together, and now you have your hub. That's simple. Or not your hub, your steering knuckle, or whatever. Your hub would go into that, but either way. So we have our lower arm, upper arm. This allows us to change the camber. This has like 6 degrees of camber or something on it. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to take 2 more U-joints, get them lined up properly with this somehow. So here's the confusing part, because we need the steering joint to be the opposite direction of that. So I guess I could just go like this. Make it way simpler. This even has a proper steering on it. The only issue is it's laggy. Okay, anyway, just getting distracted. Okay. So try and weld this on. Like so. And it's going the right way. This one. Not yet. Forgot about that. Okay, so now we weld it to here. And there we go. Shouldn't hit your wheel when you steer and all that stuff. Room. Some glitch welding. We can get some parts and stuff where it's not supposed to go. But until then, yes. Okay, there we go. So, I do like how the front springs are, but I'm going to drop it down by 1. Which means I need a T. Down. So forwards. This isn't meant to be like off-road or anything, so I'm not worried about ground clearance. It's an on-road suspension. So back up. So put our first spring. Nice thing about independent is we can literally just go like this. There's a wonderful lack of bearings with independent suspension. Because technically, once I have this spring in here, it's all you need. That's bring this up here. Okay. Bring this way out the front to get the lift over the way. And put it on there. There, and then right there. There we go. Put that together. And we have the base of the suspension done. Just drop that down to no squishy. And 16 minutes. So, now, issue is, where am I going to put the sway bar? I can probably put it here. I don't think it can go any lower on the back, unfortunately. If I put it on the back of the arm because of that. But if I go like this, I can probably put it there, like so. No. I hate when I do that. So that goes back down, weld it. Elbow over and up. Spring. And there we go. I'm still trying to figure out some kind of shock absorber idea. Do all of that. So annoying when this happens. Okay. So. Just last time. No, really. There we go. Sometimes you just have to build it further through. And yeah, that's one thing, is if you're building something and it won't weld quite right, finish building it like I just did, how I added that plate on and then welded this plate onto here instead of that plate to that plate. Sometimes it's just weird. It doesn't want to work the way you want it to. Okay, so now that is there. Yeah. We need U-joints. Okay. These U-joints. Why did that do the squish? That's not supposed to squish. Okay. U-joints. So, oops, and they have to be the same orientation as the bottom. whereas the other end. So this part sticks out. So on the other end, it has to stick out and then down, or else it will bind. And you will have bump steer. And that means is as you turn your wheels left and right, the geometry of this will cause it, when it turns and this goes on an angle, it will cause it to go up also, and therefore mess with your suspension. I've done other videos on it. Okay. Take elbow, a T, 2 bearings, on the, or the plates on the bearings. That's not gonna work. So like I said before, just try going in a different direction. Actually, hold on, this might have bearings. Nope, okay. I just thought that that one had a bearing in there, but it doesn't. Wait, got that, and not that. There we go. Now the springs are on, steering is on. Now I have to hope it doesn't bind. Okay, so I should be able to steer without. Yay, it's working. Okay. I was worried it was gonna hit things. Yeah, but it's not. It's working. Okay. So technically, the way I've designed this, this is the back. So the back of the car goes this way, not that way. So how do I want to do this? Speed it to that way. If I do this, it should work. I'm just being overcomplicated right now. I want to keep it as compact as possible. So, let's get when I'm trying to be compact. Okay, so then I'm going to put this here. How did I do this one? Where did I put the bearings? Okay, I did put bearings right there, so that will work. Bearing here, bearing here. So now you've kind of got your little block that's not in the way. You've got your little bracket now. It comes down and over. Come to the middle. One thing I find is I might have to lift this bar up or change the geometry of this in some way so it works a little bit better, but it should be okay. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, there is a powerless piston on the other one. The reason for that is this bar, because of the orientation of the bearings, can only go up and down. Up and down. And then left and right. But I only want it to go left and down, and preferably back and front. But that's more bearings, blah blah blah. So we put a powerless piston there, and it allows it to still go up and down, and just move more how it should. Can I put a plate there and still get 6 degrees? Probably not. No bearing on that anyways. I don't know. I'm gonna try that. Make sure that's still... Okay. Just checking volumes really quick. Alright, so I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a controller to get that out of the way. But that's no big deal. 5. Connected to the there. As you can see, this bearing, these lower ones, those will be how you adjust your camber. I believe I've made other videos on that, and yeah. But either way, the camber adjusts the angle. So if you add negative camber, I think the top of the wheel goes in, and then as the body rolls, the wheel will flatten out onto the ground, going around corners. Okay, so I need to make it so that that isn't like so. It's still being kind of weird, but come on. There. Out there. Hey, come on, you can stop doing whatever that is. Go. Take a plate. And not weld it there. There. Don't mess up on it. Yay, it's working. And there we go. Still this here. And fix the thing. That. I don't know why that's still being pressed up like that, but... And then I will just go with as much camber as it will allow for with this. But this is now way more compact. And it should work. I can't see why. I'm going to save this. Sway tut. Nope. So that's it for this part. Actually, not quite. Because I forgot. I wanted this to be the front. Or the back. But this ended up the back. No, hold on. There we go. Ah, crap, no, that just did something weird. What's it doing? Okay. I think that would hit anyways. Okay. We do. Crap, see, that plate's there. Ooh, I got an idea. I will just glitch weld it. Like so. Boop. Done. Out of the way. Simple as that. Oh, that one. Bring this over. And hopefully we still have full mobility in our steering and all of that wonderful nonsense. Ah, that broke. Help this really quick. Oh, glad that actually worked. And I'm going to put some heavy blocks right here just for the sake of testing it. Come on, stop doing that. Okay, whatever. So, either way with this, we now know that we can have what appears to be full, if not nearly full drop. And the sway bar doesn't hit. And the steering doesn't quite hit there. Go. This makes me happy. Happy, happy. And then what we do is itch my ear. Going to, how do I want to do this part? I think I'm just going to bring it over like so. And then this can be where the rest of the chassis attaches. Cool, there we go. Delete all that. This. We have a nice, compact, independent suspension. You could even go like this and make it even more compact. Oops. Shit. And now, compact, as I just said. That is awesome. I didn't think I'd get it to work that small. Wow. Just, right here and here. There we go. If need be, you could even move this, these springs up. And literally all to do that, just swap this back out to a four-way and just move them up. And then an elbow here, like so, but over here, instead of these plates. And it'll move the springs up and give you more ground clearance. But for now, this is all I was trying to do. So I am going to end this part and cut to the rear suspension, which is a lot easier, in my opinion. I like doing solid axles better. So, solid axle live suspension, whatever. So, from now on, or from here out, it's going to get a bit more complicated, a bit cooler, and way more laggy. But for now, I hope this helps. I hope it was easy to follow along. And yeah, thanks for watching.